You're watching Hot August Hoops on NorCal Sports TV, part of the NorCal Sports TV Hoop Circuit. You can go to norcalsportstv.com/2025 events to learn more. Bring your team into the Central Valley to play at Venture Academy against some of the best in Northern California. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Thank you for joining me on this hot Saturday. Yesterday it was 105. We're going to reach some hot temps today as well, but glad we're inside. We have a little bit of AC in here, keeping it cool, but the players keeping it hot. We'll see how the shooting does in this first 15U game of the day between the South Bay Reapers and the Delta Dubs. We've seen the Delta Dubs here before. The South Bay Reapers, my first time seeing them here, have a great roster. And we'll see what they are able to do against this traveling Delta Dubs team. Here are the Reapers now. 2 18-minute halves, running clock. The pass just outside the grasp. Yee trying to find Pack, but can't quite do so. Delta Dubs, ball in hand on the offensive side, trying to push it to the middle. Denied by Carmichael. It'll head the other way for the Reapers. Midcourt, back to Carmichael, looking at his options. Gets it over to Benty. Outside, defense gets there, sets up an open shot for Camboa, who knocks down the triple. Great way to start off the scoring. Show them where they're at, the South Bay Reapers. Dubs slow to bring it across the midway point in our prior game. It was a 10U game. There's a lot of full court pressure coming from both sides. Worked out in favor of one team rather than the other. It was a 16-point win, but here looks like the full court press is going to stay off as of now, but game plan might change a little later. Counted for a deep two. That one from Levi Yee. Reapers off to a 5-0 start. Dubs looking at their option. That's Savon Smith. Calvin Bailey the third. Slow, methodical offense. Bailey the third sets a screen, goes down low, and we got to travel. A little bit too much shuffling there. Some of the best officials we have here. James Robinson has been doing it a long, long time. Making the call there for the travel. Reapers on the move on the outside. 5-0. 1-3. The other toes just across the line for a deep two. And usually, if you're going to shoot from that distance, make it count for the most possible. But here we have another travel call, this time on the Reapers. Smith gets it down to Bailey the third. James Robinson on the whistle again for the third straight travel. Yee. Little crossover. Sends it to the corner. Three on the way. That one rims out. Rebound to Carmichael. Stays with the Reapers. Carmichael trying to fight for it again. The Dubs in better position. Tries to flick it up with the right hand. Not in the right position. Here goes Pack trying to beat out Smith on his right side. Crossover leads to the turnover as he catches a piece of that blue stripe. Dubs yet to find the bottom of the bucket. Here's the attack. Smith, left hand, won't go. Carmichael snags it off the rim. Pack to the left side for Camboa. Camboa gets the screen set by Carmichael. Back in the corner. Three is unleashed. Three won't go. Carmichael still fighting for it, doing a great job inside that paint. And unfortunately, A little bit of contact leads to a foul, and the Delta Dubs will be able to bring it down defense free. Top of the arc. Use of the backboard, toilet bowl roll, and plunged out in the end. Camboa looking to extend the lead. Finds the middle. Carmichael on the backside. Gets it to go. Carmichael makes it a 7-0 score. 6 minutes into play in the first. Smith and company still trying to find the net for the first time. A lid on the basket for them. Smith, handoff to Bailey the third. Leganor. Long three, too much. Yak with the grab and go. Camboa sliding through with the right hand. That won't go. Excuse me, that was Benty. Floater off mark. Great defense by the Reapers. Smith pokes it out. Catches a piece of the baseline. The Reapers will get it back. Couple of substitutions made for the Reapers. They'll bring in Noah Omran for the first time, along with Joey Zabkar. Here's Omran now getting his first touch of the gameplay. So is Zakbar. 3 seconds in the key. Have to pay attention to that gray stripe down in the middle. Always have to keep a foot out. James Robinson, he's like a robot. He sees everything on the court. Like I said, one of the best officials in NorCal. Little bit of contact. We'll get some free throws. Calvin Bailey the third, shooting 2. Delta Dubs still remains scoreless after the trip to the free throw line. It's 7-0. 8 minutes in. Here's Yak trying to use the handles. Bailey the third on the scene with heavy defensive pressure. Double team. Zabkar, my apologies. Gamboa swings it to the opposite corner. Denied! No three for him, but he gets it back. Bounces off both sides of the rim. Still fighting for it. That's Levi Yee. And eventually finished off down low. Noah Omran gives the Reapers 9, while the Delta Dubs scoreless halfway through the first. Screen set, Smith on the run. Fading away from the basket. Calvin Bailey III having a difficult time shooting over the top of the Reapers. Right side, little scoop. It's a double-digit lead now. The Reapers nearly unstoppable. Reapers bench now getting into it with the defensive chance, hoping to keep the Dubs at bay. Another steal for the Reapers. Camboa slides underneath, decides to go for the hoop instead of the pass to two open teammates that were down the lane. The Dubs now the real chance to score. Smokes the layup. Whether it's cigarettes or layups, smoking is bad. Another steal for the Reapers here in a collision down on the opposite side. Trying to grab and go. The Reaper is still down. Substitutions for the Reapers. Looks like both players are okay after that collision on the fast break. Still looking for their first points. They have a chance from the free throw line for the second time. They were 0 for 2 earlier with Calvin Bailey. Dubs break the seal. Lawrence Williams goes 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. As a team, they're 1 for 4. And Travel took that step before putting the ball down. (11-1) Reapers. Share of possession, jump ball, and the alternate favors the Reapers. My apologies, the officials switch it back. The Dubs will have it under the basket to score on. Reapers not allowing any easy shots. Still haven't made anything from the field yet. 1 point came from the free throw line. Dubs now, 1-on-2 opportunity. Great defense. Count the basket and the foul. Yos Santos will go for the old-fashioned three-point play. Converts it. 11-4 now. The Dubs converting on the three-point play. Amrin fouled as he was trying to. No, my apologies. Thought there was some contact, but instead gets called for the carry. Dubs now, they were able to hit their first shot from the field while getting fouled. We'll see if that can jumpstart the offense. Just had to put the jumper cables on. Pass deflected, taken away. Here's a steal for the Reapers and a chance at the fast break. Jump ball. Quick inbound, tips it back up. That was part of their pregame routine. They were throwing it off the backboard. Next player comes up, has to jump, put it back. Something they practice. Unfortunately, doesn't work out for him in this gameplay. Drive down the right side, puts it up and in. Wanted an extra one from the free throw line, but officials not budging on that call. Zach Barr picked up his dribble a little too soon. Movement will continue into the right side corner. Zach Barr splits it, won't go. Williams to Yos Santos. He has 3 of the team's 6. Timeout called by the Reapers. It's 11-6 with 3.5 to go in the first. You're watching Hot August Hoops. Timeout called by the Reapers to keep the ball in their possession. Didn't want to give that one up too easy. So we have 3.5 minutes to go in the first with the Reapers. And we're off to an 11-0 start before the Dubs were able to get on the board. Now they've answered with 6 straight points. Blocked from behind. Great stop by the Reaper defense. Able to get back in time. Santos picked up his dribble in a bad spot. Foul on the ground. That'll go against number 11, Roman Marquez. A deep pass nearly picked off, but the drive will result in another deuce. The Dubs answering with an 8-point run of their own. Blow by, wide open corner 3. Add some PSI to the ball with that miss. More great defensive pressure. The Dubs want a foul, but what the Reapers did on defense was textbook. You keep your hands straight up and down. You don't move into the running man. Great defense there by the Reapers. Marquez splits it down. Good find. The bounce won't go. Stubborn on the rim. Dubs been taking their time bringing the ball up. No heavy defensive pressure from the Reapers until they get into that half-court set. Closing in on 1 minute to go in the first half with a 3-point lead to the Reapers. Williams drive. 3-man pressure down low surrounding the one white jersey. With another alternate possession change, it goes to the Reapers. Delta Dubs are going to bring in the full court press here. The Reapers will have to break it. Zabkar gets it to the left side. He's wide open, left alone. Pass with too much gusto. Runs faster than Williams. Final 30 seconds down to the last couple of possessions in the first. 11-8 Reapers. Haven't scored in the last couple of minutes. Their offense has been stale. Sliding through, takes the right side lane while Smith goes left. Ball just won't fall. Someone closed the lid on that side. This shot up and good from Williams. From an 11-0 run from the Reapers to a 10-0 run from the Dubs with just 3 seconds to shoot. There's a foul, and we'll get those free throws before we head to the break. Or my apologies, that was on the ground. So that will send us to the half with an 11-10 score. It's Hot August Hoops on NorCal Sports TV. You're watching Hot August Hoops on NorCal Sports TV. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. We have 18 minutes to go. The Reapers had an 11-0 run to start, but the Dubs answered back in the last couple of minutes to make it an 11-10 game. This 15U South Bay Reaper versus Delta Dub matchup. A block, but also a foul. A little bit of contact from Carmichael down low will lead to some more free throws. They're 1 of 4 as a team from the free throw line. We call it the charity stripe because they're free, but nothing's free today for the Dubs. Calvin Bailey the third. He's 0 for 3 from the charity stripe. Bailey will get the second. That ties it up at 11 apiece. And called for the travel, or the double dribble. Everyone saw that one. Most people saw the travel, but the other official explaining it, saying he put the ball down with 2 hands, not a power dribble. Can't do that. Fighting through the pressure, Carmichael doing a great job of not fouling there, just going straight up and down, forcing him to make the shot attempt. But the Dubs now have their first lead of the game, 13-11. Venti, hard foul against Calvin Bailey. Free throws for the Reapers. Off on both. Reapers can't convert on either. Sidestep all the way through. Santos extending the lead for the Dubs. We're down by 11, now up by 4. Reapers get underneath, count the basket and the foul. An old-fashioned three-point play. Offensive rebound on the miss. Yee from the top. Gamboa. 15-footer. He was fading left. The ball went left. Other than that, the shot was perfect. Gamboa gets it back but steps on the baseline. Good hustle play. Just need to watch those feet. Watch that white line. High arcing three, nothing but net. It's Williams. Huge hit for the Delta Dubs. Here's Williams again. Yee trying to get back. It's 2-on-1. Williams hesitates. Hooks around the right arm, but that won't go. Carmichael now with some speed and some options down on the other side. Looking to answer the three. Nothing but iron. Santos will beat out Yee with the right hand and get it to creep down through. The Delta Dubs with the largest lead for them, 7 points. A 20-2 run for the Delta Dubs. Yee in some trouble at midcourt. Santos, the pickpocket. Timeout called by the Reapers. Coach wants to talk about it as they're now down by 9. You're watching Hot August Hoops on NorCal Sports TV. Hot August hoops on NorCal Sports TV, part of the NorCal Sports TV Hoop Circuit. Go to norcalsportstv.com/2025 hoops to get involved. Bring your team down. We can broadcast your games or we don't have to. But look at the pricing list. Get in touch with Dion at NorCal Sports TV. Become part of this. Shot from Carmichael. Finds the bottom. A steal for the Reapers. They called the timeout to get back in touch with their offense and defense, and here it's working out as they go back-to-back buckets and cut the lead to 4. Yee on the hip of Smith, swatted at, and a foul on the ground. Foul goes against Alejandro Covarrubias. Inbound from the Dubs. Look underneath. Turns and shoots. Not the best angle. Won't get it. Gamboa keeps himself from going out of bounds this time, and it leads to free throws for Carmichael. Carmichael off on the first, and the free throw line unfriendly to both sides today. Off on both rebound Dubs. Bailey will grab and go. Lost the handle, trying to dip the shoulder down into Carmichael. His last touch by the Dubs. Unfortunate turnover, trying to get a quick bucket. Gamboa up and down to the middle, has Benty on the left side. He'll hesitate, take it in. Stubborn on the rim, creeps, hangs, falls. Smith gives it up, nearly travels. The Reapers hits Pack. Carmichael keeps it alive as the ball rolls into his possession. Up and down, Carmichael spins between the pressure. Some contact, but it doesn't matter. We're back to a 2-point game. Carmichael, doesn't matter what you're putting up against him. He's going to find a way to score. Bailey the third gets a man off of him, and Carmichael's height comes into play to snag the rebound. Pack to Gamboa, decides not to shoot the three, continues it, moving around the horn before Gutierrez is the one to snag it back. Santos against Carmichael. Not an easy one-on-one play. Carmichael makes a miss. Gamboa, deep three, yes! Nothing but net. The Reapers are back on top by 1. High screen, Santos. Smith drives the middle. Everyone else collapses, and Carmichael with another board. Halfway through the second, it's become a tight battle. Three on the way. Short rebound. We had a foul down low trying to get the rebound. That'll go against number 32, Levi Yee. Williams up and down. More great defense by the Reapers. Fast break. Yee. Yes. Dubs trying to get a quick answer, but a timeout is called first. 25-22 with 8 to go. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. We just had our 2025 NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp about a month and a half ago, but you can look towards next season as we will return for that. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. 4th through 12th grade, boys and girls. It's always a great time. The campers have a lot of fun. And here's the thing for all the parents watching. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp broadcasts the games so you can watch your child. You can watch your cousin, your nephew, your niece, whoever it is that's going to the camp. You can watch all those games, and it's free right here on NorCal Sports TV. So you just go onto YouTube, search NorCal Sports TV, watch the games while they're playing, and you can check in on them through that. So you don't have to always talk to them and say, how are you doing? How did you play? You can watch it yourself at NorCal Sports TV. Sign up for the camp at norcalsportstv.com/camp. Under 8 minutes now in the second. It's 25-22. Reapers leading by 3. They had an 11-0 run to start. The Dubs answered with a large run of their own. And since then, it's been a back-and-forth battle. The Reapers only up by a possession. Free throw line hasn't been friendly to either side, but Taikayo Pack able to put in the first of 2. Delta Dubs make a substitution. Gutierrez exits. Santos returns to play. Violation. Delta Dubs made some noise down off the block while the shooter was releasing. You make some noise from the bench and others, but can't do that while you're on the line. Pack still unable to convert on the second free throw. Three ball, Dubs, good. Calvin Bailey the third with a huge 3 to cut the lead to 1. Entering the final 6 minutes, Gamboa looks to answer. He won't. Gamboa calls for it again. Defense gets in front of him, so he decides to drive. Flick it around the backside of Calvin Bailey. Carmichael underneath with ease. Williams. Short on the float. Pack from Curry's court. Yes! Taikayo Pack, a deep 3. Santos with some heavy pressure from Pack. Can't get anywhere against him. Williams, he gets denied. Levi Yee strips it away. It's back into the hands of Bailey. He tries to wrap with the right hand, falls to the ground, which gives numbers to the Reapers going the other direction. Carmichael, ball in hand, will float it up. That won't go. Forgot the root beer, but then he put it right back through. Carmichael protecting the paint and dominating the paint on both ends. Williams tries to step through it all. The toilet bowl roll and flush through. Gamboa has Carmichael waiting right down low. Smith nearly got it to bang from way downtown. One off his feet, the other stays on the ground. It leads to an open play for the Reapers. Starting to dominate the second half. Late in the game, they're up by 10. We'll see if the Delta Dubs have an answer. We saw them go on a large run, but can they do it in clutch time? 37-27 Reapers. Defense has been better than ever. Looks like it'll stay that way, although the Dubs do get it underneath the basket to score on. Clock continues to run. That's one thing you have to look at. Don't let the time get away from you if you're the Dubs. Don't take bad shots, but take the ones that are going to be open. Santos just tosses one up. It was a Hail Mary and a prayer. Leads to an air ball. Benty. Pack. It's good. Extends the lead to 13. Taikayo Pack. This one just may be out of reach now. The Dubs need everything to go. Corner three on the way. Back iron, up and out, a free-for-all. Final 2 minutes of gameplay. Reapers up by 13. Delta Dubs running out of time. It's a 10-point game. Final minute and counting. Floater. Reapers unstoppable. A steal. The dip across. Continues to pass inside the paint. Creeps right back over. Reapers fans getting into this one as they dominate in the final minutes. The Delta Dubs down by 10 after hitting the three. You would think that it would keep going as the beautiful pass finds him down low, but still couldn't finish. Reapers just know how to finish a game. Clock continues to run since it's a 14-point lead to the Reapers. Got to be under 10 for that final minute to have a stopped clock. Delta Dubs, they tried, they were there for a moment, but the Reapers go right back to what they trained for. They dominate in the final minutes. Last couple of seconds, the Reapers trying to put the cherry on top. Not going to do so from the outside, but time expires here with the 44-30 score. This has been Hot August Hoops on NorCal Sports TV. Join us for our final game later being broadcast. It's NorCal Sports TV.